What's going on, you beautiful humans? Welcome back to another crypto gaming boy. So on this channel, as always, we cover everything gaming and earning crypto. That is from play to earn games to passive income. My last video I covered Safe Earn going into Earn Hub. If you have missed that, please check that. They will be dropping on PancakeSwap within the next, say, about 5 hours from now, so you can get in on that early. They have a system called AnyFlect, as I mentioned before in that video, where you can select any contract, any token from the Binance Smart Chain, put that in AnyFlect, and get your rewards in that token. From there, you can compound them by staking the token you earn into other tokens who also do staking and providing you with other rewards. So check that my last video out, guys. And it seems that you guys love the scam video. I think that's my biggest reviewed video, about 200 reviews right now. That is crazy. I have other scam things that happen to me in different groups and Telegram chats, which I would like to bring out, and I have full-on evidence for it. I'd like to bring out and show you guys what's been happening. But to all my new subscribers, we are halfway there. We're at 59 subscribers right now. We are halfway to 100, or a little bit more than half, but we're halfway to 100. And again, I will be giving away my Powerfish Axie at 100, and I will provide the details behind that, give everybody time, all my other subscribers, new subscribers, and existing subscribers to get in on the stipulation for the giveaway, and probably win themselves an Axie. As always, thank you guys for joining. If you haven't already, please hit that like and hit that subscribe button. It helps your boy out with the YouTube algorithm and spreads my content out there to everyone who needs to know about passive income and just playing a game to make money. Come on, guys. Thank you again for all my subscribers. I want to shed some light on one of my subscribers. He asked a brilliant question referring to big time in one of my videos. I can bring that up. Big time, big time, big time. Big time. Where is it? Big time. I'll be giving away a 3-man team so you can come. Alright, sorry about that. But here it is. Let me switch over to the main screen. So we have Paul here. Big shout out to Paul. Thank you for asking your question. As I mentioned before, if you got in on August 13th, 2021, when they released their collection for the Jade Pass to gain early access to the game, was $179. That was the lowest package they had, and it comes with other cosmetics and I think NFTs and decorative artifacts for your time machine or your zone. If you got in at that point, currently on the blockchain for Binance NFT, the Jade Pass is going currently for the flat price of 600 USD. I mean, you can do a bid, probably get a little bit more, but currently for flat price outright, you can do that, and you already made yourself about $500 for about $500 profit. So, and thank you, Paul, for asking that question. Big shout out to you. So what are you here for? As that thumbnail says, we're going to get into Illuvium, and Illuvium is a AAA Pokemon open world game, and it's free to play, and it's a play to earn aspect. So you go out there, you engage with so many different things. Where we get into the video, we'll show you a lot of things what it's all about, and you capture these creatures called Illuviums. You capture these creatures called Illuvials, and the game is called Illuvium. So the theme is fight for ether. So it's all about going in there, grinding, catching your creatures, your NFTs, and then evolving them and fighting in battles to get to other zones to get even higher powered NFTs. So let's get right into the video, and I'm just gonna go silent for a minute.
together through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. I have to praise you. 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 We've come a long, long way together through the hard times and the good.
So that is it. That is Illuvium, guys. That is fantastic. Wasn't that trailer booming? Like, come on, guys. You cannot deny by seeing that trailer alone that you would not play this game. But we're just gonna go right into it and just break down things for you guys on what it is that we just saw, and do some playbacks of some of the videos as we continue to read on their website. I'm just bringing up their website details now here. All right, so this is the Illuvium website. Sorry, it's a bit crunched up right now, so it's on purpose just to show you the video at the same time that we will be talking about the game. Go and do a little quick critique. I'm trying not to keep you guys too long because, you know, I can go very far into with passion into these games. So yes, that trailer, you can find the trailer here. It will direct you to the Illuvium YouTube channel, and you can always subscribe there and follow for any other content that they post there. But the best way to get contact from them is following their Discord and getting the best from that. So what is Illuvium? Welcome to Illuvium. Illuvium is an open world RPG adventure game built on the Ethereum blockchain. Unfortunately for me, obviously you guys already know I've talked about the Ethereum blockchain before. It's not like I don't like the game. I love this game. I'm going to play this game. It's just that I don't like the Ethereum blockchain because of the gas fees. The gas fees are super high. That's the only reason why I'm a bit hesitant in the beginning, but I'm still gonna jump into this game. This game looks fantastic. So you journey across to the vast and variety landscapes on your quest to hunt and the creatures, deity-like creatures. Capture capture the deity-like creatures called Illuvials. Discover and the cause of the cataclysm that shattered this land. So apparently something happened, and we are in going through the land to capture these creatures. We will have to get to the lore from doing that by going to other different tiers of land in order to understand what happened to this lovely place that used to look nice, but now it looks like a cross of different lands going into each other, you know, broken things, you know, just a strange world, which, you know, the art is fantastic. So build your perfect team. So you will start your draft with, I'm not sure if they'll give you Illuviums. I don't think so. From what I understand, everyone starts from the CEO who did an interview a couple months back. He said everyone starts from crash landing, as you saw in the video. Everyone starts in the cash land, and everyone will come out of the cash land with this little robot that will help you identify these portals, as well as harvest points, so you can get shards. Shards are needed, which if you see, let's see if I can find it quickly for you. Shards are needed in order to capture their Illuvials. So here you got your little robot, and I'm gonna there's a place where she shows when there was harvesting from a node of some sort. There he is, harvesting from a node here, and that energy, as you see, be used up. So I assume the gun is on the ground because she used up the energy. So as you use up energy, you will end up not be able to scan a portal or be able to engage into fighting any illuvial that you'll find. How there will be illuvials running around in the open world, and you can engage them. They will normally, from my understanding, they will start to run to the nearest portal. So it's random. It's not like you know where the portal is. You have to chase them down. You have to tag them in order to get them. So, and if you win battles in the arena, you get SLV, which you can use. This is an in-game token that governs the game, and you can use that to buy, I assume, upgrades and upgrade from them, sell on the market, buy in the market, as well as buy gear, because I see that there's a gun and there's a sword, so I assume you can upgrade that as well. But you will be able to use that to also purchase your way to get to higher tiers of land, where you can find higher tiers of creatures. So you got a huge roster, about 100 plus illuvials, and they will be dropping different tiers. The thing is with how the tiers work, not everyone will get the high rarity of certain creatures, and that's a good thing, because you would have to be first come first serve. So if you're one of the first to jump into this game and go out and grind in this game, you'll be able to get some creatures before everyone else, and then that tier of that creature will start to go down because you have one, then some other house has one. Then the cycle of that whole, say like you drop 50 and then 25 people got them, only 25 of them left. I mean, there is a chance, they say, that you can find them in the other worlds or other lands, but it's a very slim chance. And this will be all different types of, you have tier, a certain, no, I wouldn't want to use the term tier, but you have a certain class of creatures are releasing on day one, and then the next release will be a total different class of creatures. So the first class will never be the same from the next. So you want to jump in and catch as many as you can from one class, and then the next class, whatever the ones that the meta may be, whenever the meta comes out and everyone learns the abilities of these monsters, you can do so. As you see, there's other creatures here. They're all smaller ones. You see the scorpion. I think this is the baby version of it from what I saw before from the leaked characters. This is the higher version of that, or the evolution form. This is another type of squid-like creature, and then as you see, this was this little guy here, and he evolves in this guy, and I think he gets a little bit bigger as well. There's a little video here that shows his interaction to the game and how he looks. So it's a huge roster of different classes and abilities of the creatures. You go out there and catch them, and then you can fuse them together. How do you fuse them together? I asked the CEO this question yesterday, just to get clarity, if you have to catch the same creature, that same tier 3 times and infuse him to get to the next level. Yes, you can. Yes, you have to. He confirmed. So as you see here, this is Axon. Axon is, I think, Atlas first. That little small little frog creature you see in the beginning that greets you. This little guy, this cute little guy right there. So he is Atlas, and then he becomes Axon. When he becomes Axon, then he becomes that bigger creature that you see. He comes out at the end right here. That's him. So you have to catch 3 of these, just to make this very clear for you guys. You have to catch 3 of these little guys to make Axon, and then from Axon to make his last form. So this is how you evolve him. So you capture 3 of them. Obviously, is going to cost a little bit of in-game tokens or energy to scan and engage him, fight him. You capture this. You do that 3 times. You have 3 of him, then you can evolve him to his next form. And the same thing goes. So I assume it's either you find his second form, capture him 2 more times, and then evolve him to his third, or you capture the little guy about 9 times. You capture him 9 times, and then you'll be able to get him to his last form. So moving on to the back by the blockchain. So the Illuvium store will be on the blockchain, and you can find rare NFTs. You can buy those NFTs on the market and sell them for a good penny. So if there's anything that they drop, or like land sales or stuff, you guys can make yourself a few couple of bucks extra, or not by only just playing the game, by getting collectibles, rare collectibles. So what is this that we saw? Is what I want to explain as well. So this is the arena. If you look over here, this is the arena. I think the arenas are going to be engageable within meeting people in the world, or you have to go to a certain location to meet them and fight them. That's the assumption. So you see that each of you has a pistol, and each of you has a sword as well. I'm not sure how it will work, but you can use a pistol to fire at the other creatures by aiding your monsters as well, and so you quickly take them down. And if you see that this girl over here has 3 creatures, and the guy over here has about 5 creatures, and he still lost. I assume that's because might be a strategy where she has a huge tank guy here, a poison creature, an AoE creature, and then maybe a utility, which was the big Atlas, the final version of Atlas, or if it is Atlas, that fish guy. When she brought him in and he summoned here. So I assume between that 4v5, she had a better utility set up by tanking, DPS, and buffs. So it's very strategic, just like Pokemon. I'm sure each creature has weaknesses to each other. So if you find out what they are, you can utilize that. I'm not sure you'll be able to see who you fight before, or see the person's team before you fight, but that would be nice. But how Pokemon has it, you wouldn't be able to see that. You just normally go in with your nice whatever build you want to go in with, and you tech, and then you take out the enemy. At the end of it, I do know that if you 2 of the players are left together, then 2 of the players would then fight each other, and then some. So it's basically about putting in as much damage as possible, killing the enemy's creatures, and then you go straight for the enemy. So here I want you to show you where she does something here when she slides in, and to reveal the Illuvium. I assume there will be some Illuviums that will be invisible, so then you have to make them non-invisible. I think this is simulating the chase of the Illuvium, and I think he's trying to chase into one of the portals to escape. So you will chase them down, and then you will fire this to tag them, because once you tag them, if you see in this scene, once you tag them, just as you did with this tank-like creature, She tags him, and once he got straight to the portal, they both went in, and then I assume this is where part you will be fighting that creature in there, just like the one that she was chasing. It shows that she's fighting him as well right here. So we went in there, then it goes back to the other monster she was chasing. She's chasing that tank bug looking creature. Then you have this a lava creature that she was also chasing. So it's not like you would have to go to a portal and see all the time what's in there. You can, there are portals that you can scan, but they will cost a certain amount of energy, so you got to weigh your pros and cons. It costs for scans, and then it also costs for engagement. So you have to weigh your pros and cons. If you just want to jump in, doesn't matter what's in there, you just want to go and just capture it, cool, you do that. If you don't want to be strategic and you have a little more energy to spare, you can go right ahead and just tackle that after you find out what's in it. If it's not what you want, then you walk away and search for another Illuvium and do some farming on the way there. So they also partnered with immutable. So say goodbye to gas. So I assume on immutable, when you're buying NFTs over there, it's quite cheap, so that's not a problem. So what is the price right now? The price for one Illuvium token is 1,679 spot 48 cents. I did have one of these, but unfortunately I had to make a very important decision on how I wanted to invest my funds, so I decided to turn that back over and invest it into a different project. However, I will, from that project, I'm sure I'll be getting into the investment very soon, and I can jump back in, and I want to stake because I had everything ready yesterday to stake so bad on this pool here. And what staking is, if you haven't known, just check back one of my videos for staking. Let me just confirm which videos you can check. You can check back on my first video where I talk about what play to earn was, and I went through a whole details behind what play to earn was, staking was. And staking comes with a large variety of I'm on the wrong network. Large variety of benefits. So if you stake, you earn in-game tokens. It pays out in in-game tokens as well as more illuvials. Okay, I don't know what's going on right now. What's that? Okay, so you can earn both ILV and SILV. So if you staked into this pool, you can stake here for a flexible amount, but then you have a low APY. Also, you can go for an entire year and double your investment, and you'll have a higher APY. Obviously, the APY will drop as more people continue to jump in, but that's okay. There are other means of making funds as well, such as capturing alluvials and selling them on the market, buying land and selling land. Or if you're smart, you will buy land, keep land, and you'll get a percentage of when someone travels to your place. So you get a percentage of that travel sale. Also, if you're staking, you also get a percentage of the revenue that's being made within the game. So that is like skins, NFTs, land. If anyone buys or sells, you get a portion of that. It goes straight to the investors that are holding LIVs. So SLIV, let's go back here so you can find that. Okay, why is it doing all of this right now? Okay, all right. SLIV is in-game token that can be redeemed and used immediately. So rather than ILV, you can compound your staking, meaning once you receive it, it'll go back into the pool and continue the whole cycle of that year. You can do that, or you can just collect your SIV if you need some funds for the game just to travel into different areas. You can do that as well. So staking is pretty darn good if you ask me. I don't go into the LP staking with Sushi LP. I'm not into that. Yes, there's a higher APY, but then you have to think about the risk of so example, I can't remember the term for it, but you have two different tokens you're staking. You got to stake 50-50 of each. Say if one go down, the other one will go up. You will lose on one of them. So again, I can't remember the term, what they call it, but it is, it's high risk. That's why the APY is very high as well. So if one drops on other, you can lose on one and then the other, so you lose kind of like half your investment. And we don't want that, and I'm not going to risk that. I'm going to go for the just Illuvium stake, and this is going to be a long-term project for me anyway. So as I said before, which is weird, I think this price is incorrect. So on CoinGecko, the price is different. Okay, all right, they must have just updated. Okay, that was strange. So the price just went up 1,860 spot 51 cents for one Illuvium right now. So why do I think this is like Pokemon? So I have Pokemon here. So if you take a look at Pokemon right now, Artemis or Articus that's coming out, you can see the old open world aspect that Illuvium shows as well. Yes, the art style is a bit different. Obviously everyone knows Pokemon, but you can notice that they are quite similar. They have creatures that are in the same region as well. I'm going to try to bring this up further from the leaked characters on the Discord here, so I can give you an example quickly if it will do as I ask. If it's doing that, while I was doing that, let me just move on. So yeah, so they have creatures that are also in the aspect of different regions. I assume that when you're in different areas of map, you will find the same creature, but that creature has a different ability. For example, when you looked at Rattata, you'll see when he's in a different time zone that you find him, he looks different, and he's a dark and he has a normal, and rather than the normal zone, you will find him as a normal. Same thing with Eradicate, psychic electric rather than just electric. It's similar to these same things. So I got the leak stuff here for you guys, the sweet stuff. So I can bring this over for you and let's blow this up. Come on, work with me. All right, so leak characters. Let's go down here. Lead characters. Where are they? Oh, I wish this would just speed up just a little bit. So we have one here, for example, for the Atlas that I was telling you about. So you catch the Atlas, then you evolve them into this. You need 3 more of these to evolve it into the last form. The same goes for any other Illuvial as well, unless they don't have a final form. But majority of them should have 3 forms. But as in Pokemon, there's some Pokemons that don't have a form besides just one. So the example I'm trying to find of these Illuviums where they all look different, or they look the same, but the coloring and patterns look different due to their different regions. This is a question I can ask the CEO, but I would like to discover this myself, because you go and you ask so much questions and then you just get everything rather than exploring the game for yourself. So example, so this is Ape Illuvial here. These are all made after the 3 main devs or developers, and as you see, there are different types of apes that they are, like a rock ape with some kind of psychic ability, another DPS type of ape with a psychic ability, and I guess this might be a utility one with he has like this orb on his head as well. But then you see they already have mapped out how the fainting, the taunts, as well as critical attacks are going to look like. So these creatures are looking fantastic, and the ability to take this and make it into a game that you can play and earn funds from this is fantastic, or even more fantastic. So you have the different maps here and the different worlds that you will engage in. and it can be the same thing, but you know, that I guess disaster happen that takes you to different maps, and you have to find out what happened and how to go through all of that, I guess, from meeting up creatures. I'm not sure if there's going to be creatures that are very aggressive in there. See, they have this elephant type of Illuvium in there as well, but I assume there will be aggressive creatures that, you know, it'll just engage, fight with you, or just trace you away. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone ever asked that type of question, but there are creatures that should be engaging in fight with you, like they're very territorial. It'll be odd that you see all creatures just start to run away from you, and you know that thing can wreck you. So you have this little a Tipo, as they call there. I saw another version of a Tipo. He was a lava version. He had different cracks in his skin and his forehead as well. The orb is orange. So this is a part of the different regions of Atipos and other creatures that you see out there. See, there's another Atipo. I assume this Atipo will be from some kind of a Greenlands, or a lot of forests. You got a little scale-like, snail-like creature, Illuvium. And you, all these other stuff is a part of like the decor and the trees that you will run into. They're just dropping a lot of stuff to show people that what they've been working on, because you know, they're not about being stagnant. They're very transparent, which I love that. So you have some creatures out here as well. That's pretty cool. It shows that, you know, they have personality, and they have the ability to own fear and to own some level of respect by dominance and such. So this one, you should that he's coming out of this like a mode like Illuvium. He's coming out of the ground, going into the ground, showing you that, I assume that's the actions from when you're in battling in the arena with creatures. And I want to use the word arena very vaguely, because arena doesn't only apply to 1v1. It can be just fighting the monster itself, so that little arena will open up. But if you're doing PvP, I think that will be in a better aspect of what I'm going to use going forward. So in PvE, player versus everything, you enter an arena. In PvP, you player versus player, you will also enter an arena. So that's pretty much it for guys for the leaked characters for you. And this is what I love about Illuvium. I keep getting these words tongue-tied. So this is what I love about Illuvium. They are truly amazing, and this Pokemon game is going to be fantastic. This is the only Pokemon play to earn Pokemon game that is out there that I know of. If you guys know anything of any other play to earn games out there, let me know. I would love to review them. I'd like to talk to you about them, see what you're doing with your play to earn investments. And yeah, I will keep you guys updated with my staking when I get back into it. But this is a fantastic looking game. So I want you guys to, again, subscribe, hit that like button, share this with everyone else, and we can get into playing Illuvium together when it comes out in 2022. I know that I have a lot of games I'm going to be playing. I'm going to play a lot of them, or a lot even more, once I identify the one I will be sticking with 100%. But this will be one of my top 5, along with Big Time. Axie Infinity, like I said, I'm not fancying them because how the game is limited of how you can make income from the game. So if you're not really a PvP guy and just PvE, you can't make as much as that you would have made if you went into PvP. And not everyone is into PvP. I'm not into PvP unless I am playing with friends, but by myself, it's not that fun in my opinion. But the game is fantastic either way. So yeah, guys, let's get into Illuvium. Check it out. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. All those people who have been commenting and asking questions, you guys are fantastic. I appreciate for your time. moving on from there, guys, that is all I have for you. Sorry if I babbled a bit too much and I got off the track a little bit. It's just have a lot going on, and I'm trying to keep track of all of this stuff and get this video out to you as soon as possible. So thank you again for your patience. Thank you for being a part of this team and being a part of this Crypto Gaming Boy family. You guys are amazing, and I would not be doing this if I did not love this, and I would not be doing this if I did not want to share it with you. And because you are following and subscribing to all of my stuff as well, so my Twitter, my TikToks, whatever it may be, whatever you follow me on, thank you for your support. You guys are fantastic. But yeah, let's get into this new play to earn, the only play to earn Pokemon game, a Pokemon like game that's out there. So I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Appreciate your patience. Peace.